Hello, I'm Madeline Tynan and we're down here at our new dealership in Albion Park, and we are with our new employee, Deacon, who is going to try and sell me a Subaru. Okay, Deacon, what have we got? What Subaru are you going to show me?
Today we're going to be going through the Subaru Forester 2.5i Premium, which is our mid-spec of the range.
Okay, Deacon, what colours do they come in? This is the most gorgeous colour. What's this called?
So this is actually our Brilliant Bronze Metallic, which is one of 9 colours in the Subaru range.
It's beautiful, and I see it's got a pod on the top, so you can use that for everything, or does it come standard with the car? What happens there?
Yep, so this is actually a part of our Subaru accessories, along with the 2 roof racks that are placed on top of the vehicle as well. Great for storage as well, especially when you're doing your long distance for your family holidays.
Or go skiing. I think it's brilliant. You could throw your skis in there and you don't have them rocketing around in the back. You could even fit little kids' bikes in there, because you're always looking for extra room when you have children. So talking of children, I have 9 grandchildren now.
Wow.
So please tell me, how many can I fit in here? How many can I put the ISOFIX seats in?
So you get 2 ISOFIX that come in that are located in the rear seats as well.
And what about the actual capacity of the boot? Because most boots you can't fit anything in. And you have these big prams now, which my daughter-in-laws have. What can we fit in the back? Can you take me and show me what's there?
Sure, it is a 498 litre size boot.
That's a pretty decent size. That's a good size.
But I'd love to show you rather than talk about it. So let's go have a look at that.
Okay, Deacon, show me through. I want to see what we can fit in here.
In the premium range as well for the 2.5i Forester, we actually have our power tailgate. So once we click the button, that'll just go ahead and open right up for you.
That's great for mums. You know, you've got the baby in one hand, the bag, the whole kit and caboodle. That push button is brilliant. Oh, you can also push button it back, right?
You can.
Oh,
which is a very handy feature.
Really good, really good. So we'll just have another quick look in here. If you weren't carrying children, you could actually lay the seats flat. Am I right, Deacon? And that gives you extra capacity.
Yes, great question. You can indeed fold the seats down, giving you more boot space into the vehicle. But I also just want to lay out one thing to you guys. Given the great boot capacity in this vehicle, you also get a full-size spare tyre.
Oh, that is one thing. Having a full tyre is definitely what you need. And I see you've got a split system.
Correct. So you can either put down one side or both sides at the same time, depending on the boot space and what you're wanting to cater it for, especially when you have children in the back seats as well.
And what do you have on the seats? Because I know having children, and you say they're not allowed to eat in the car, but then the next minute they are. What sort of cleaning technologies do you have there?
Sure, so we do offer our aftermarket ceramic coating, which can also be offered on the inside and exterior of the vehicle. That way, any drink spillages, it would just roll straight off the material.
But can you get this car in leather though?
You can, which is our 2.5i, which is our top of the range. So at the moment, we do have our premium cloth trim with leather appointed seats.
So Deacon, I've just seen something that's pretty cool. You've got some really good hooks. I presume they're for shopping, because I always end up with my shopping everywhere. What's the other thing? Is that like an adapter or?
Yes, so great question. So we do have our 12-volt adapter in case we do do a little bit of camping, which is the Forester is built for.
Or your esky.
Yes, your esky. Great, it's definitely a great idea to use it.
Yeah, or you can, I mean, so many different things, right? I see too, which I love, is this little button here, which is a nookie nacky, which actually collapses your seat. So you can have that whole area for luggage.
Correct. So it's got a great amount of boot space, having access, a lot of the older model cars being able to only adjust it from the back rear doors, but now having access to that also in the back boot space, especially when you have a lot of groceries, or if you want to do a little bit of outdoor camping, you've got a lot more room to even put a mattress in there.
All right, I'm getting excited now. So now you have to show me exactly what is happening inside the car, what I am going to fall in love with to drive.
Let's do it.
Okay, Deacon, can you just take me through the inside of the car now? Subarus always have a beautiful looking dash and everything inside of it is amazing. We have this keyless entry. What else does it do for you?
Sure, so you've got your unlock and your lock, but also with the power tailgate, you're able to hold on to that on the boot, and that'll automatically open up and shut the boot as well.
Okay, now take me through again. What's the engine? Just take me through. It's a beautiful Subaru engine.
Yep, so with that one, you've got your 2.5 litre 4-cylinder boxer engine with your symmetrical all-wheel drive capabilities, which is only done by Tynan Subaru.
Now, on here, we've got lots of gadgets and buttons and everything. What are they all doing for me?
You have your adaptive cruise control system, which operates and with your eyesight technology as well. So adapting to the car that's in front of you and to match the speed. And also, if ever you were distracted, your car will also recognize the vehicle in front of you and also stop you from making contact with the vehicle.
Okay, now I understand this eyesight information that you're giving me, but I suppose a lot of people don't because a lot of cars don't have it. Can you just explain to people what it does? You're driving down the highway, what does it do?
Sure, so with the eyesight technology, also being your second pair of eyes on the road, assisting you with your driving, also with your lane keep, lane assist, and also if there was any obstructions or any vehicles that were about to make contact with you, Tynan Subaru with their 5-star NCAT rating, ensuring to reduce the fatalities.
Okay, but when you say that, when it's a second pair of eyes, what does it do? Bounce you back in? It moves you back into your place?
Correct, and so lane keep and lane assist, bringing you back into the lane, but also if you were to tap on the line, it will also bring you back in and sending yourself in the middle of the lane.
Now, what if you don't want that on? So you can turn it off if you wish?
Yes, you can turn that feature off, along with many other car features of the vehicle, which can be switched off with a click of a button.
Okay, now tell me about this beautiful screen. You've got double screens here. Why have we got two? What's this up here versus here?
So coming down with your middle infotainment system there, having access to your satellite navigation, which is built into the 2.5i Premium onwards. Also coming in, you do have your access to Apple CarPlay and your Android Auto. And now moving up to the second part of the screen there, just to kind of show exactly how the vehicle is sitting on the playing field. And especially if you're on a hill, it will show all the angles and exactly where it's sitting.
Okay, fantastic. So for off-road, which is Subaru is so well known for, and what is 50 years this year that they've been in Australia producing cars?
Correct. Subaru have been around for 50 years now, and that's still going now, and a very safe, comfortable and reliable vehicle to own.
I just love that in that year we became Dealer of the Year. So I was absolutely stoked with that, of being one of their premium dealers. It's fantastic. And what are all these buttons down here? You've got two cup holders. What have we got here?
Sure, so we've got here, I'll start from left and work our way to right. So we've got our 2 heated seats for both driver and the passenger.
Oh, I must admit, that's something you can't go without these days, isn't it?
No,
you
cannot.
love it, love it. Especially like a lot of Subarus are people that love to go to the snow, or even just going to work sometimes, you know, especially down in Albion Park, it gets cold. You need your heated seats, right? So what else have we got?
Definitely. So we're going to move on to our camera view. So once the car is in reverse, as I mentioned earlier, we do have our front, side and rear view camera on this car.
Oh, that's great. That's really good. Because, I mean, especially if you're busy, you need those extra eyes, don't you?
Correct.
And you've got lots of storage here, so which is great. Where do you plug your phone in?
Yep, so we've got our charging ports on the inside here with our auxiliary cord as well.
So you've got more than one?
We do. We have more than one.
Well, Deacon, I'm really impressed with this car. You've got extra storage over here on your left. So it's got everything. And you can take it off-road, on-road in the city, it's fabulous. Off-road's great. Extra storage if you wish up the top, bike racks if you want. And the boot space is brilliant if you actually even want to go away in this car.
Definitely.
Deacon, you've really sold me on this Subaru. I've always loved Subaru. It was one of our very first franchises Dad took on. Thank you so much. It was brilliant. Where do we come to see these beautiful cars?
Thank you so much for your time today, Madeline, and thank you guys for your time. So come visit us down at Tynan Motors Subaru, Albion Park.